Yo, 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 what's going on again? What it is, what it ain't. Conundrum TV. We're back with episode number 2. I'm your host, and I sound a little better than the first episode, Conundrum Quill. I'm with the co-host. I don't know where he went, but I
I
think.
was just playing a trick on you, man.
Oh man, thanks,
They like to
thanks.
call me Conundrum
You know,
Will.
you know that's.
Sometimes I like to be joking around, but then other times I'll be serious.
And mind you, he has the worst jokes in the world because I almost stopped the video and we had to start it all over again. But
Wow.
we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna keep it nice and raw, boss.
So, yeah,
You know,
let my jokes hit, man. Let them come through, man.
All right, bro. So
what you want to talk about?
No, we're gonna talk about what you brought up today. And this is like the second or third time we had this conversation, and we thought we should let the world hear it. What we're gonna title this video is basically the NCAA versus collegiate athletes. And what we mean by that specifically is, should collegiate athletes, whether it be basketball, hockey, bowling, I'm assuming you're talking about all the sports, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I think any of them. I think if you make some money, you should see a percentage of it. That's
Okay.
all.
So should collegiate athletes be compensated throughout the year? Now, are we saying throughout the year, throughout the duration of the season, or throughout the entire year?
I mean, I think the easiest route would be the season, but I mean, you could argue the entire year too.
Okay, so let's take it step by step. This is gonna be a nice quick shebang. We won't keep y'all long, but we're gonna have to get this off our chest right quick.
Yeah,
So,
we'll keep it short because it could go in a lot of different ways.
Oh man, yeah, we can take it up. Man, we didn't have an argument. The first time we brought it up, it was a bad argument. We might not have talked to each other for like a day or so. But
you was being mean.
Oh no, I'm never mean. Now, let's start step by step. Okay. So we're talking about collegiate athletes. Are we talking about Division 1, Division 2, or all of the above?
I think for the sake of this argument,
JUCO as well.
We could say, you want to go low?
What do you, I thought we said the NCAA versus collegiate athletes.
Okay, but I think that's still fair.
Okay.
Because I mean, I've played D2, and D2 still is not like it's free.
Correct.
You know what I mean? When you look at D2 facilities, D2 stadiums, D2 courts, like they're still nice.
Yeah, some of them are very top notch.
Right.
I played JUCO ball.
Wins a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I played JUCO ball, and I've been to some of the best gyms I could possibly, ever go to.
Right.
So, now, when you say they should get paid, now is this like a hourly wage pay, a lump sum pay, salary base?
That would be the minutia, and for the sake of this argument, I wouldn't say let's get that deep, but I would try to stay more on the surface where it's like seeing a percentage of what they make. So let's look at a school's annual revenue off of each sport.
Okay, and let me lay a disclaimer before we continue on. This is strictly like off the top. Rappers would call it freestyling. We didn't look up nothing. This is just one of our personal conversations that we kind of want the people to hear. So if we don't got the initial statistics and facts on this particular episode, and it might be more just like this because we like to keep it candid, and we also need to let you guys know this is definitely our opinion. We don't want nobody, or you can get mad if you like, but we don't want nobody getting mad. Just remember, this is. Yeah, I mean, you can get mad at me, but I'm just saying this is just our opinion, and we're just, basically having, phone conversations as you and your homeboy or you and your girlfriend would do. And I'm sorry to cut you off like that. I just need to.
Intellectually.
Yeah. I don't want people to be like, no, y'all don't know nothing. And it's just like we're not really saying that.
They might be right too, but
and then definitely, I don't know. We don't know nothing. I mean, we still learning.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to cut you off like that. I just laid like a 30-second disclaimer, maybe about 37 seconds.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, maybe like just a percentage. Like if like let's say you at a company, y'all make $50,000 that year.
Okay.
5 of y'all split it up 10,000 apiece.
Okay.
That's just an idea. I mean, an example. Probably a bad one, but
I mean, I kind of got where you was going from. Okay. And this is what I brought up earlier. So, are we talking about student athletes or athlete students?
well, see, that's a very great way to put it up there because I do think there's a difference. I think depending on how committed you may be,
Mm-hmm.
you may be either
Committed as in what? Committed to the sport or committed to the school itself or to
I was
your
gonna
to
say
your
both. You're committed to the sport or committed to schoolwork. You see what I'm saying?
uh
Some
huh.
people use sports as a way to get into schools or to get
Right.
an education.
Right. And kids, we
And then
definitely, if you good at a sport and you know you want to further your education, use it.
right. You see
You
what I'm saying?
know,
So I think for this argument, we'll pick the athlete student.
the athlete student. Okay.
Right. A student, but he or she is more concerned than sports than they are over the education.
Well, that's kind of like taboo to say in a sense because nobody really want to admit that.
Right, but we gotta admit that it goes on. I do think to get to certain pro levels, you did have to be more interested in that than anything else. Now that doesn't mean that your other stuff just fell to the side, like you didn't have any friendships or you was failing through school, or, any of that stuff. But I think that's what they wanted to do, and that's where their interest was at. Like you see what I'm saying? Like I think the athlete student, let's say you take a basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
When he has his free time, he's going to shoot shots.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Compared to the student athlete, their free time, they might go hang out at the library.
Is okay. Now, so I guess I would ask you in that. You're saying shooting up the shots is still putting in work as opposed to going to the library putting in work?
Well, going to the library says you wouldn't be necessarily putting in work towards that sport.
But towards your scholastics.
Towards your scholastics, exactly.
Which I'm asking. I'm not sure because a lot of people take different routes. I'm asking here. We've been taught or conditioned to learn or to finish school, or they say you should always finish school or get your education, before the sports. Or even while you're doing the sports. Just make sure you get your education.
And this person could be easily getting their education, but they're just not putting in that extra mile. You see what I'm saying?
And you're saying the extra mile is going to the actual sport which they were recruited to be there for in the first place.
And that's what they want to do.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like
that's what who want to do.
The person that's training, I would say like when you use your free time, that's your free time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like they could use their free time and just go semi-pro.
If that's what they wanted to do to make money.
Yeah. Because like we was talking about earlier, and this is where I stand with it, y'all. I'm pretty indifferent about it because I don't necessarily disagree with the statement. We both are collegiate athletes, and we both know how hard it is to put in that work. I mean, it's been other collegiate athletes, of course, that's put in way more, work than we did. However, we still know that grind, that getting up at an unnecessary time, and most collegiate athletes done did that all their life for free, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess the part where I'm indifferent at is
because I get what you're saying. I mean, these athletes are being compensated. Let's not.
Yeah, they're being compensated already.
Yeah, let's not miss that point.
Yeah. I mean,
the point is just that look how much more they could be compensated, and then in the long run, is the compensation they're receiving really up to par with the work that they're doing?
If people got paid, if athletes got paid in college, would they stay the 4 years?
I think some guys would be more prone to stay to 4 years. I mean, that's, I think, the biggest enticement to make a young 18, 19-year-old young person leave college. When they offer you those millions of dollars, you got to remember, some people leave because they're like, hey, what if I play another year and I get hurt?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So,
That's more
so
pressure to why they leave, because it's like once that is in front of you, you know, you've seen plenty of people that play up to their senior year and get hurt.
right
And then
now,
the NBA or whatever is off the table.
now, I hope you don't mind me bringing up this. Um, we were talking, and you had said, and this was just a guesstimate or just a rough estimate that you weren't precise on this, and I was just guess. I asked you like, okay, about how much should a collegiate athlete get paid, and you said Division 1, I believe,
Uh-huh.
60,000.
Right, that was just a ballpark.
Okay, so let's just use the ballpark then. So a collegiate athlete gets paid 60,000 a year, and they're playing between fall and spring. Let's just use basketball, or we can use football or any other,
Uh-huh.
whatever. They're usually playing through like 2 seasons throughout the year. You know, you got practice and
Uh-huh.
all this other good stuff. So while they're doing that, the people who are in the school doing whatever they need to do just to get good grades to maybe be doctors or lawyers or anything like that, they're not good enough to get compensated, or I'm not
Well,
understanding.
they have not earned any extra compensation. I think, like, if you get lawyers and doctors, for example, that have to put in way extra work than what they require from their studies, like they set up a debate team or they, you know, started some real big business for their school, and that business goes on to become lucrative, they should see a part of it.
I'm
That's
sorry,
all.
I kind of zoned out, and let me go back to that. By the way, subscribe. I always want to say subscribe to Conundrum TV. You know, cause you know how everybody cut off the middle of the video and be like subscribe,
Uh,
subscribe. Hey, look, y'all can subscribe or not. We're gonna be here and we're gonna be doing this. We just gonna be talking and we're gonna be chilling. Now, to go back to what you were saying, you said that they didn't necessarily earn it. And let's underline the word earn, because I don't understand what prefix are you putting earn in, or are you just using it compare, or you just I'm not understanding.
because it's like these athletes, you know, the easiest example is a D1 school. You look at a school like WVU, their Coliseum, or not the Coliseum, but their stadium sits like 60, 70,000 people. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? If all those people pay $20 at least to get in that game, they're coming to see those athletes play.
Not
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Okay.
So,
So what about a thespian? You know the like an actor that go to school, like a theater school,
yeah. Uh-huh. I
and
think if they get a show that makes it big, they should see some part of that.
they're not considered amateurs or anything
They
beginner.
would be considered amateurs now. In that case, that's where it becomes collegiate athletes versus NCAA.
Yeah, because I would
They're trying
consider.
to remove that title of amateur because it's like at that level, is it really amateur? You got to look at how many people make it there. I thought amateur usually is beginners, and it's like that ain't really no beginner level.
Well, I think it is. I think it is. I mean, when you're playing high school ball, and it also depends the area you playing. And normally, if you're playing in a
I
tougher
think that's
area,
amateur.
huh?
I think that's amateur. High school or under 18.
I don't
So
necessarily. Well, yeah, yeah. I guess so, because AAU and stuff like that. I guess so, but
you
I
got to
still
remember, here's another side of the debate because remember, this is an ongoing debate. This is a real thing. This ain't our opinion. It's been
right.
going on for the past few years. Another side that they bring up is as an athlete in college, so much time is dedicated towards your craft that you may not even have extra time to go pick up a job. You see what I'm saying? They said the average D1 athlete for football spends 40 hours a week training, working out, watching film, all the things that go in to get ready for their game on Saturday.
Okay.
And 40 hours is a normal work week.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I guess I would ask you just to be your friend, and I always gotta take it on those average guys, that do the 40 hours a week. What's the average of those that actually make it to the NFL?
Probably even lower.
Probably you think it's lower.
Maybe something as low as like 10%.
And if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure about soccer or hockey or I don't even know the professional lacrosse if they have one, and I'm pretty sure they do. I'm sorry, but I would think the NFL is the easiest, and that's just in terms of that's the biggest roster. You know how like the NBA only got 12 spots, maybe 13, 14 spots to fill?
They draft 250 players a year, and that's in the draft.
Right.
Don't come in undrafted.
Right.
They get workouts.
Now, so if they draft 250 players a year, roughly 275 through some weird type stuff. Where and there's about 100 players on the team already?
Right, yeah, because you get a travel team, but then you got a practice squad, then you got alternates and reserves.
And every last one of them players need to get paid because they're putting in the work.
Well, at that level, they're under contract.
To not get paid.
Well, do get paid at the professional level.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about college.
Oh, collegiate. Oh yeah, maybe 60 to 70 guys.
Mhm.
And even if you don't play on Saturdays, you still practice and you still help the people that do play become better.
Right.
You have to still go to the workouts. You have to still go to practice every day. You have to still go watch film.
Okay, so if I work at the local McDonald's,
right,
and I'm the one that's bringing in the money for the regional manager or anything like that, something like that, I should.
You get paid. It might not be as much as you should, because naturally the regional manager will get paid more than you, but you do get a paycheck. You see what I'm saying? They don't compensate you by saying, well, we'll give you 10% off on our cheeseburgers, but we'll let you wear the uniform. No, they cut you a paycheck. Okay. And that's what the argument is that they should be paid something. The compensation, the free tuition, the free meals.
Okay, now we talking. Now we talking here because like I told you, I never, or after maybe the first time we talked about this, but now I'm pretty much indifferent into it because you kind of swayed me because just knowing the hard work that collegiate athletes do. Now,
and not everybody can do it. You got to remember that. So they set themselves apart. Not everybody makes it to college playing a sport.
And not everybody makes it through law school.
Exactly.
And that's where my indifference comes because I don't think.
But the difference with
I don't think somebody running and jumping and doing something because other people are entertained is necessarily greater than someone who is able who is able to, if I need to get out of a jam or situation, I couldn't call them because they weren't worthy at the time.
Well, but see, like I said, that's not the side of it. Athletes are not greater than one or the other. It's just that they have a skill that is profitable. You see what I'm saying?
It's profitable because it's entertainment. That's what I'm really saying it. It's just entertainment. It's like a movie. It's like every Saturday, every Sunday, you ain't going to the movies, but you're sitting at home watching the movies all day. You're watching the baseball games, the basketball games, the football games.
None of this stuff is for free.
That's if you watch it. Like I told you, I didn't watch a football game all. Come on, man. Yeah, that's if you even watch it.
It's different that a lot of other people did watch it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people in this world that's not watching it, that don't care about sports.
And that's perfect. That's perfect.
And you're saying for the ones who do and for how much traffic it brings in, they should be compensated.
Right. They should be compensated. They've earned it. They worked
Hey,
If
dog.
it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have a jersey to sell.
Hey, what y'all think about this? It's Conundrum Quill and Conundrum Will, Conundrum TV. We're going to sign out.
Also known as Conundrum Radio.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get a blog talk here soon, y'all. Just work with us. But we're going to sign out for this. Man, we had a great talk today. And that's what I'm saying. It's just going to be like, man, I'm about to just cut it off. Peace.
Just cut it off, man.
Peace.